Hello and welcome back to Panzer Dragoon Saga. Last time we had a fight with Azel. We won, but she ended up throwing us into this big pit with her by accident, and our dragons are in the normal part of the world. We're stuck down here in the ruins, and so we, oh shit, decided to group up. Oh, I need to avoid that. Mutants. Well, that's not very fun, is it? Oh, they heal from that. Okay. It's bad. Chomp. Ow. It's okay. 17, 8. Okay, time to try out the Tri-Bust. It does boost the power, but it triples it. It's not good for this guy. Yeah, I won't be using it here. Though there is some stuff I want to try out. And we got an item. Here's my question. First of all, I don't need a heal, but can I switch out my gun mid-battle? And will that also, you know, lower my damage? I have a feeling there's going to be a fight soon, considering how blinky the radar is. Yeah. Maybe that thing on the roof is meant to signify it. Yeah, there's more eggs. Yeah, so you know how to deal with this one, right? You have to target the anti-laser one with the shot, the gun, let's just call it. And you have to target those guys with the laser. And what are you shooting if you're not shooting lasers out of your gun? Like, energy? Well, you know what I mean. It's really fun in terms of game design, but you know. That is a huge elevator, actually, yeah. You don't really have a good sense of perspective until you enter a cutscene. And then you see how extremely, like, massively huge this place is. Yeah, I'll give you a sense of scale. Okay, what's over here? Huh.
このプラントの貯水槽だ。上のフロアと縦につながっている。お前、怪我は？いや、ないならいい。先を急ごう。
I want to go back. Is there no way for me to go back up there? Huh. Damn it. Oh, never mind. I was hoping if I could avoid that somehow. I don't think I can. Oh, there's one of them's dead down there, I just noticed. Huh. Maybe some of the other creatures killed it, or maybe it's mutated a bit too much. Oh god, there's 20 billion of them. Let's try to kill the anti-laser ones first. Fuck. 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 I was gonna say, hey, I can't say it. You have a bit of a, if you ever do YouTube, just remember, you can't say it too many times too quickly, right? Like, you can't AVGN it anymore, sadly. As fun as that is sometimes. Because there's a lot of, I mean, I know it's kind of vulgar, but there's some creativity in, you know, the way you swear. Also, is it just me being a bit childish, or does the vehicle kind of look like a dick? You can see it too, right? With the big head and then like the two side pieces, man. I'm not the only one who sees it, right? Shit, I should have gone forwards. I keep Touching these, not really going up. To the surface? No, we're back at floor 2. Which should mean, yeah, this place is a fucking maze, man. Well, yeah, welcome to the first dungeon of the game, I guess. Things aren't safe here, as, bad men could, show up at any moment. Yeah, because I would imagine, yeah, we fell down the big drop because this thing can't go up and down. It can only fly in, like, level ground, and because the ground dipped, the vehicle dipped as well. We'll see, yeah. I like how weirdly alien the designs feel. It's like the people who made it weren't even properly human. No. No. If I may. I want that, but I can't go over that. I don't think, at least. Huh. Oh.
お前に一つ言っておくことがある。
なんだよ突然。
このフローターは出力が落ちている。一度道を下ると上がってこれないかもしれない。注意しろ。
注意しろって。もう降りちゃったよ。どうしてそういうこと先に言わないんだ。
お前はそれについて私に質問しなかった。
わかった。次から何かするときはなるべくお伺いを立てるようにするよ。で、どう進む？これから。
このまままっすぐでいい。見ておきたいものがある。
Okay. Sure. This is well, it's not a drop. Oh my god.
こいつらみんな死んでるのか。
So many dragons.
どことなくドラゴンに似てる。
なり損ないだ。
Excuse me?
ここは昔巨大な生物の実験場だったのだ。いくつかのドラゴンがここで試作された。こいつらはその試作段階の途中で破棄されたテストタイプ。
つまりドラゴンのなり損ない。
そういうことだ。
ちょっと待てよ。それはつまりドラゴンは人の手によって作り出された生き物。
今さら何を驚く。ドラゴンもお前たちが構成生物と呼ぶ奴らも大差がない。人によって作られ与えられた使命を全うするためだけに生き続ける者たち。そしてこの私も。行こう。長いをしては奴らに感づかれる。
今度は何なんだ。
待って。水の流れる音がする。どこかの水路のゲートを開いた。行こう。多分下に抜けられる。
So I'm assuming she's a robot of some kind because, you know, she was created. Oh, okay. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay, buddy. Let's fight. A mutant hopper. Huh. Just one of them. Yeah, just one of them. And what'll I get? An elixir miner. It's weird as you can see the ground at its worst right in here. Because these are tight spaces which move in such a way where you can't really have the same floor. So you can really see like the big polygons suffer. It doesn't really take that much away from the experience, though. I know some people call them, like, graphical glitches, but I wouldn't say it's a glitch, because the graphical system is working perfectly as intended. Yeah, but you can see the floor. Wonder why you could. Why that it did. I wonder why they didn't have like a polygon floor. Like, I guess let's just say mode 7 floor, because you know that one is easy for people to understand. Yeah, sure. Let's head through here. Yeah, that should take us somewhere, but you know. Oh, of course, to a dead end. You can see, basically, the closer you get to a polygon, the more distorted it'll get. These are well, they're all polygons, but when people talk about polygons, they usually think of, you know, quadrilaterals. Also, you can see that we're a lot larger when we're flying around than we are in reality, because that way it's just easier for the game to simulate the scale, so, you know, it's harder to get lost. But, basically, here's the big deal, right? We need to hit this key, right? Yeah. Where do we go now? I guess we go up. So, yeah, I mean, quadrilaterals, polygons, they're all polygons, but the thing is, these, textures, the way they're designed... Okay, fuck it, let's go down here. So they don't have a, sorry, like, when the texture is loaded, it has no real depth. It's essentially always drawn it's essentially always drawn as if it was semi facing the screen. And so because of that, things kind of get distorted. The N64 doesn't have that issue. And like, wait, we have to go over there then. And wrong way. That'd be really cool if the Nintendo 64 also didn't have its own set of issues. I talked about it extensively, so much that some people do routinely... I like comparing it with the PS1, because it's just a very interesting sort of perspective between the two systems. But I did get some I did get some people who genuinely just stick around to critique my videos. And that's funny. That's adorable. I'm turning into a real YouTuber, Mom. Wait. So we can't go through that part. Ooh, that's weird. Okay. But, yeah, the issue with the Nintendo 64... Well, there's a few of them. The main one is, well, for you, the player, is that, technically in the hardware, you're not only forced to, use blurry, you know, filtered textures, but you are. You basically are. Because it's like undefined behavior, which is, if... You gotta be kidding me. Hold on. There was a bit of a crisis of me accidentally unplugging my controller. Yeah, so... Okay, we have to go through here, I guess, then. So here's the big deal, right? That was one of them, and even if, like, theoretically... You know, that doesn't work the way it should. Okay, let's activate this guy then. Even if theoretically, you know... Okay. Huh. Oh, that should let us pass in the other area. Even if that's not the biggest issue, the main issue it has is slow memory. And that slow memory kinda has two other side effects. The first one is a wacky low fill rate. which basically means basically the GPU has a really low fill rate, which means that it draws to the screen slowly. So you want to really minimize overdraw when you're working on your Nintendo 64 games. The other one is that also because specifically the latency is really slow because it's a fucking 9-bit Rambus system with no real buffers. And it's unified memory as well. The issue you run into, and also the frame buffer isn't separated. There's a few issues, right? But that results in things that are like in memory heavy operations, like, I don't know, doing the Z buffer, which for those who don't speak nerdese means basically doing checks for what is in front of what. Like in this case, you know, do we draw Edge or do we draw Azel? How do we know who's in front of who? Well, we'll do a, you know, check. There are a few algorithms. Some systems like the Nintendo 64 have it done in... they have it done in hardware, but generally systems like these... I don't know if you can see any weirdness. You can sometimes see it on the PS1 and on the Saturn, depending on which games you're playing. Because of the way those checks can be sometimes simplified. Though it depends. Some games use a painter's algorithm, where basically, this has its own inefficiencies, but it stops a lot of the, you know, bugs where the game doesn't know what's in front of what, where it basically first draws stuff away from the screen, and then it draws stuff closer and closer and closer to the screen. That is efficient in terms of not fucking up the screen, but it's really inefficient in terms of, you know, just wasting a lot of time overdrawing. And, you know, that's okay if you have a lot of fill rate, but... well, that's scary. But bad if you don't have a lot of fill rate. Ooh, those are some weird ones. Okay. Oh, okay, we'll move out of the way. Wait, I'm stupid. Can I just shoot to you? Yeah. Okay. Come on, we'll get him. Okay, buddy, you're dead. Great fight! We got another macro liquid, but sadly no XP. Yeah, whatever. Please tell me I can proceed. Yes, I can. Oh my god, is that it?
もう元の場所には戻れないぞ。
問題ない。あそこが出口だ。
Okay, well, there's the exit, but there's a few things here. Like you! What are you? A field map! Huh, I wonder if I could return here with my dragon later. Huh. What are you?
なんだよ突然。
この先に地上へ出るエレベーターがある。今は無理だな。さらに下に降りてキーを探すのが先決だ。
It's somewhere below us. It's a load of baloney. So I assume we'll have to go into here. Okay. I'd like a save point right about now. Oh, speak of the devil. I didn't even... I genuinely had no idea where a save point would be, and I was getting scared. But yeah. Oh, okay. There's a mosquito, that's bad. Yeah, okay. So if I open this up... Yeah, okay, so this is the entire area. That's neat. Anyways, as I was saying, if I can loosely remember where I was. Oh yeah, so the issue with the Nintendo 64's graphics when it draws stuff is that you really have to optimize stuff a specific way when you're drawing. One thing the N64 is actually really decent at is drawing like a skybox-ish sort of thing. You could actually imitate the like Sega Saturn thing, you know, where it draws polygons into the distance relatively well by like drawing before you draw the rest of the frame, you draw like the floor close to the camera first, and then you can place stuff there. Oh, that's a nice jump scare. And you can kind of have the effect done. That's how skyboxes or really far away objects are done in a Zelda or some modern ROM hacks. It's really impressive to see what people can do with that system. It's also really impressive to see what people can do with the Sega Saturn. I mean, holy shit, we were gonna... This is the thing, right? The Saturn had, if developers actually put effort into it, the Saturn could have sold, like... Well, I mean, it was dead in the West by this point, technically, but, like, the Saturn could have limped on in the market with, like, solid games. The issue is, of course, that Mr. Sega didn't want to do that. They focused on the Dreamcast, and look at where we are now. It's a consumer trust thing. But, I mean, this game, if anything, I mean, other games as well, but this game specifically shows how, like, the system was capable. You know what I mean? It's not like the it's not like the 3DO, which was sort of capable, but, like, or the Jaguar, which, like, you can laugh at it as much as you want. I'm gonna be there laughing with you. And then you have people who think this system could, like, beat out the Nintendo 64. I'd say no. What I have said, and that has caused a bit of contention, is I've often argued that this system can make games that look prettier or, like, graphically more interesting than a lot of PS1 games. N64 games as well, but if we're talking about, like, the peak of what the Saturn is capable of, in, like, the hands of a good developer, I think that, the main benefit of it is that it can really do some things the PS1 just can't. Hello? Yeah. There are some critiques of the system. That was a mistake. Yeah, I know. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. The main thing is, though, specifically from my experience, and this is a specific Nintendo 64 thing and the Saturn thing or whatever, right? Like, it's just both the Saturn and the N64 have their design flaws, but the Saturn's ones are kind of less frustrating in a way, I guess, but they're harder to work around. There's a bit of an issue with well, there are a lot of issues. The main issue of the Saturn is that on the same bus, you have the main memory that is split into a fast and slow section. You have the... Oh. That's annoying. You have basically the fast and slow memory. Then you have the humble CPU number 1. You have the CPU number 2. And you have the SU DSP. Now you may be wondering, what is the SU DSP? Well, it's like Okay, so the PS1 has the geometry transformation engine. The Nintendo 64 has the reality coprocessor. The Sega Saturn has the Sega Control Processor DSP. And it was like more than a coprocessor, it was like half a CPU. Just like a lot of the stuff in this game feels like, not in this game, in this game's lore, like how the ancients in this game, it feels like there were some projects they were doing, but because of the calamity, they could never truly finish them. In the same way, it feels like the SU-DSP's, development stopped.
地下4階だ。ここからは下り坂になっている。ドームゲートキーは多分その坂の途中だ。ここから先は道の分岐も激しい。迷わないよう注意して進んでくれ。
Can I, do I have an area? Oh, I do. Let's go to the left then, first. Oh my god. The main thing which you have to know, though, I've had some of my personal, you know, ideas on how you could, improve the system, and sometimes they're kinda moot, because you're trying to, inherently, you're trying to improve something that, you know, you're doing it from hindsight. And I've had some ideas that I would argue are, like, pretty solid. And I had some ideas which I would say were not included in that video because they weren't solid. Ideally, there are also some things that I then learned after making the video, because that's how it works, baby. But yeah. So we'll have to come here when we have, like, 3 dragon power. We'll see. But, yeah. Basically, here's the thing, right? Alright, I'm back. We should probably proceed. Ooh. Here's my first critique of this game. I think that in this section, because you're in it for so long, I wish the song was longer. Okay? You know what I mean, like, it's... Huh. Yeah, this is a huge area, man. Huh. Whoa. There's no point in fighting more of them than you have to. Because, well, these are new enemies as well. Because there's just so much to, you know, you don't get XP for your dragon. I guess you get a bit of money, but is it worth it? Anti-shot. So, yeah, that damages them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. 200 damage. Huh. And, they'll always face me no matter what. Yeah, that's annoying. It's like a guaranteed 400 damage. Gee, man, that's gonna hurt a lot. They're still hitting me! Before they die, like a final FU, man. Come on. Okay, before anything else could happen, There we go. Out of curiosity. I don't have any abilities, do I know? It's just a basic floater. Oh. Trains fleet. Oh, so these are the full factions. Huh. Wow, okay, that's cool. What about the pure types? Okay, so the Atom Orbs. Okay, so the level 2 one. Good fight. This one was a close call. This is the Mutilated Guardian Dragon. After I killed him in Panzer Dragoon 2. Yeah, God, he is fucked up. I should have recorded myself playing that. I was kind of bored, so I played through it in an afternoon. Yeah. There's the first Atom. And all the other ones. What's a Helion? Oh, those guys. Okay, now I'm satisfied. And with that, I'm gonna go up. All right. Okay, and so we're back here where there's a bunch of these guys where we can't open. So that was an adventure. Is that a save point over there, or is that another pathway up? I'll call it quits here. So see you next time when we go a different way. See you then. Goodbye.